line plots provide you information, as you well know. They give you information depending upon what it says, right? Will determine what the word problem says. In your quiz on Friday, you're going to be given word problems to read. It's going to mention inches. It's going to mention something related to data, similar to this. These mixed fractions represent that data information, okay? So when you read this problem that's in front of you, it says Anna's family. You need to go to your mission right now. Anna's family grows bamboo to make musical instruments. Anna measures the heights of 10 bamboo plants in yards. The heights are shown below, and we have to make a line plot to represent that. Somebody raise their hand and tell me how many mixed numbers they see. Olivia.
Oh. I don't think you can see what's there.
You can see in your book, though. Yeah. How many different mixed fractions?
Four.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? 10 different. Now, are any of those mixed fractions the same? Perfect. So you're gonna see they provided, look, 10, right? 10 bamboo plants in yards. The measurements here, these are height. This is a height. So when they're referring to the height, they're referring to this, right? You simply take this and make a line plot. Now, the mixed or excuse me. What is the 1? That shows 1 7/8 because there's more than 1. Hunter, what does that 1 at the circle represent? What is that called? Something number. The whole number. Right? That means it's a 1. The fraction right next to it suggests how close it is to being another whole number, right? So we are 1/8 away from that being 1. 1 plus 1 is
2. Oh, 2.
Right? So by looking at that, nice job, Hunter, thank you. By looking at that, what number or numbers should we put on our wonderful line plot that will allow us to easily record our data? Here is our line, right? And remember, we are asked to put all we have is mixed fractions. We do not have just 1, we don't have just 2. We have everything with a fraction. So given that we have a whole number of 1 and a fraction, and then we have 2 and 1/8. We've got 2 and 1/8, 2 and 5/8, 2 and 1/2. What numbers should I write at the very end that will allow for me, right, to make this line plot? Brooklyn. 1 and 3, great job, because all these fractions are more than 1, but there is no fraction that's 3 or above, right? Good job, that was perfect. So, so I'm going to write big old number 1 right here, big old number 3 right here, okay? Now, the next job, we've done our first part. Our next job went in H. We need to look at our denominator, right? Okay, that will determine how many I call them indicators. How many indicators will I need to create in between each whole number? Now, what is the largest denominator? We have 2, we have 4, we have 8. What's the largest number? Good job. So, how many how many indicators will I put in between each whole number, line and white? How many indicators will I put in between each whole number? The largest denominator suggests how much? What's the largest? 2, 4, or 8? So, You're going to come back here. You're going to begin after 1. I'm going to count 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, when I get to 8, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Right? And then, but what number do I put here? Kylie, what number goes right here? Very good. You put 2 way up there. Then, but I need to do how many more right here until I get to 3? Bailey. Right, good job. Because 3 will be the 8 when I count. Good job. No, I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, do you have to label each one? You do not have to label each one. For the quiz, you're going to have to, but you will not have to physically draw your line plot for the quiz. It will provide you a line plot. You need to just simply label it. We are being asked to draw one here. So that one's probably the most challenging part when we're being introduced to line plot creating is the actual drawing part, right? So am I going to ask you to label each and every one of these? No. However, you should be able to know how to count by ones. You're in 4th grade. I know you all want to do that. Why do I say that? It's because let's begin with our first fraction. What is our first fraction right here? Okay, so I'm supposed to literally 2 and 1/2 says I start at 2, and then I literally find halfway between 2 and 3. You can convert 1/2 and to match it because the denominator is 8 here, the largest one, and we are at 8s. But literally, what's halfway between 2 and 3? Will somebody come up here and show me? So where are you going to begin with 2 1/2? No, you have to begin somewhere. 2 1/2. So where do you need to begin? You need to be between which numbers? 2 and 3. Good job. Yeah. So show me halfway between 2 and 3 on this line plot. Now, he chose this spot. I'm going to put him on blast a little bit. Sorry, not sorry. Let's see if he's right. Starting at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, knowing we did 8, is he correctly?
Yeah.
His 4 is half of? Good job. So he literally labeled that 1000% correctly. Not shocked. Great job, Jason. I will do that. Wonderful job. So, 2. So I'm going to put a half above that because I know it's 2 1/2. Now, actually what you want to do, guys, forgive me, brain fart. Put it on the bottom because with Lily's color, I need to label it an X. Got it good? What's my next fraction? Lydia. Yes, please do. Show me where to label 1 7/8. Is she right, class?
Yeah.
She's between 1 and 2. 7/8. She chose literally the seventh indicator, right? Good job. Perfect job. Yes. I'm gonna make it match because I have issues. There we go. Okay. Now, wait a minute. The next one's 1 7/8. So what should I do by raising her hand, Lily? Suggesting that she measured that height more than once, right? Easy peasy. So, to make my job easier, just like our word mates. Now I have 1 1/4. Whoa, different denominator. Oh my gosh. Dylan, do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's see if he can do it right. No pressure, bro. 1 1/4. Now why? Okay. He chose the second indicator. He chose 1 2/8. He chose 1 2/8. We need 1 1/4. Why is 2/8 the appropriate spot? Kylie, I know you know why, because you did it. Why, Kylie? Because If you divide 2 by 2, you get, and if you divide 8 by 2, you get. So you technically don't have to convert like we have stressed in the past. Great job doing it. You did great. Yes. So you would then put 1/4, and then we would put, with Olivia's color, an X. And then we would do this. 2 5/8. Brooklyn, come on up. You can do the next one. Come on. I love it. I love it. Okay, tell me where 2 5/8 is. How you doing, Lennon H? Doing good? Just asking you how you doing. Is she correct, Emma? Drawing right now. Because look, she counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and she marked it in the correct spot. You would put 5/8. Yours will look nicer than mine. Do not worry. Portland, come on up. We need to do 2 5/8. Just need 2 1/8. I'm sorry? Is not worse. Is not worse, so yours is worse. Oh, I appreciate your honesty. You just be nice because it's my son's birthday.
Definitely not doing this. Jeffrey?
Not doing that. Now we need to label it. 1 8. Good job. Yes. Hunter. 2 1/8. Okay, show me where 1 7/8 is on here. Come on up, dude, from the back. Ah. You get it wrong, you lose your recess. What? Perfect. Draw another net, bro.
Oh, I need to go.
Okay, 1 1/2. Wait, 1 1/2. Is that halfway between 2 and 3, or halfway between 1 and 2? Mila, when I have 1 1/2 and I need to put that on the line graph, am I going halfway between 2 and 3, or between 1 and 2? Then show me up here, girl. Yeah, let's get a lot of unnecessary noise. Noisy kids. Hey, then that means you should be quieter. Show me where 1 is on the line clock. Just point to it, okay? Show me halfway between 1 and 2 on that line clock, and then you're done. Now we have 8 indicators. So what's half of 8? Good job. So show me where the 4th indicator is on that line plot in between 1 and 2. Problem solved. Is she right, class? It's okay, because it's me left. But look, watch this. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Skinny, you got that? Nice job. How about you, Ava? How we doing right now? How good? Little good? Little out good? Amazing. Okay, but Mila was 1,000% correct. I'll just make it bigger. That's fine, Jason. Come on up here. Thank you for being patient, my man. Okay, show me where the next fraction is. We have 9. We're almost done with all 10. We're working with this next fraction. So show me where you must label 1 7/8 on this line plot. That's kind of messy, but organized. I like how you're matching the color. Thank you. Not cool. It's okay. If you're covering it, good job. Nicely done. Now let's go random blue lines. Jenny, come on up.